Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. So in our last episode, our first episode, we managed to get a couple of planets settled, colonized, but we have not yet made contact with any other empires yet. I mean, we've got the, these dudes that are situated right over here, and I think we're actually just building a mining station. I don't think we're in the process of building an observation station just yet, because it's gonna take extra. I almost said gold because I've been playing a lot of CK2, but we've I haven't set my construction ship to build an observation station just yet because it's gonna take maintenance and resources to build and whatnot. You, scientist on the Byakhee, why don't I have you... Are you researching this? If not, can you please? Thank you. And then once you're done with that, I'll have you, I guess, research some of this other stuff around here. The penal colony, etc, etc. Maybe see if we can knock out the precursors thing from early on, rather than let it drag on for the entire campaign, which is what usually happens for me, but let's see if we can maybe change the thing here, the pattern. So, with you, I'm actually gonna get you to build a wormhole station in every single one of our colonized systems. That way we're not left wanting in case we get attacked. Wanting for speed, that is. Yeah, I didn't set to build an observation post there. Marust? How is Marust? Ah, nice Betharian stone. Fantastic. Any other places with the Betharian stone? We've got Mizar. I don't think we've explored that yet. We've got Voldop. Haven't surveyed that one either. Badukan. Oh, damn. Okay, so I think despite it being Alpine and not Arctic, let's go ahead and colonize these two planets. So Moonbeast, why don't you go over to Marust and build a wormhole station there as well, please. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Astarte. I know that name. That name comes up a lot in Divinity, Original Sin, one of the other series on my channel currently. Unless you're watching this in the future, then I hope it's not still on my channel, because I guess it kind of depends on when in the future. Fantastic. I guess that was the last in the chain of the Old Gods storyline. Science officer has reported back with the Barzai's finding at the Percipient Shrine. They recognized early on that a text in some logographic script is inlaid in the walls, heavily distorted by the layers of translucent lacquer. Initial attempts at unscrambling the text, relying on the raw processing power of the Barzai's computers to reconstruct the text from plain images, proved fruitless as it was simply too distorted to place any known lingual family tree. Place in any known lingual family tree. Next, the crew of the Barzai attempted bombarding the lacquer with light of varying wavelengths and intensity, but no beneficial reactions were observed. The science officer apparently considered physically separating the lacquer from the inlaid text, but realized that these strange glyphs would doubtlessly have been made misshapen to begin with, only to assume their proper shape when viewed correctly through the lens of the lacquer. The science officer was about to call the mission a failure when, looking up as they irritably paced along the edges of the circular space, they realized that discrete lines of cohesive text were momentarily forming before their eyes, melting away only to be replaced by new ones. Not long after they had the ceiling, walls, and floor imaged in a spiral pattern, text from the other shrines should help us piece it all together. Fascinating. The complete doctrine of the gods, for that is what the recovered texts have been regarded as, dwarfing the fairy tale scraps upon which the old Byakhee religions were founded. That is absolute heresy. How dare you talk shit about Hastur? Or maybe this is where we discover Hastur. I think this is it. This is the start of the Byakhee race, and then this is where we discover the truth of the universe, that everything, Well, not everything, but this galaxy in particular is dominated and ruled by Hastur. The entire universe is, of course, a fevered dream of Azathoth, and when he wakes up, we're all gonna die. Anyways, is as shockingly revelatory as it is revolutionary. With only a little bit of creative interpretation, it is clear that the people of Carcosa were meant for great things, guided by the strong hand of a religious leader. Our path is one to godhood, but our past is littered with prophecies unfulfilled and sin born of ignorance. Redemption is ephemeral. So we can suppress the findings, gain 80 influence, which is garbage, or we can gain credits, which is also garbage. We can gain some society research, you guessed it, garbage, or we can walk in the footsteps of the divine, start a religious renaissance. What does that mean? Does that mean we become... We're already fanatically spiritualistic. I don't think that's really gonna make any difference, but we do gain a shit ton of unity. So let's do the unity thing. We walk in the footsteps of the divine. Oh shit! Nice. I say let's go with Pursuit of Profit. This way, if we build energy grids and energy nexi, it'll actually just make our unity gain even faster. And speaking of unity, let's actually go with... Can I upgrade my Autochthon stuff or no? Whatever. Let's go with the temple. And let's have all of these planets generate a shit ton of unity. Because the sooner we build, the sooner we generate unity, the sooner we can get the Ascension perk, Mastery of Nature. And speaking of which, you know what? Let's just replace some of the physics research stuff with unity gain. I don't have enough minerals. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. Barzai, you're done there, so let's have you... Can you research the debris there? Yeah, you know what, Barzai? Go ahead. Research the... Actually, you know what? Nightgaunt's already got this. Stand down, Barzai. You're good, you're good. Let's have you research the anomaly in the Barukan. And then I'll have you perhaps investigate the penal colony.
Construction complete.
Nice, Betharian Power Stone or power plant. I say let's go with the engineering facility. Or... yeah, engineering facility. That way we get to create more engineering points in the future. We don't have a lot of minerals, so I think we should maybe hold off on turning on the auto improve mod just yet. Maybe. Excuse me? Yeah, I get it. Alien drag racing. The crater on W0 or WO76-1 exhibits long irregular marks imprinted in the relatively soft upper layer of the asteroid. The science officer has recovered some interesting unexpected wreckage from the edges of the depression. Wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transports rather than research craft. The crew of the Barzai speculate that the crater may once have been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed in near zero G. Nice. A little bit of extra, whatchamacallit there. Fantastic. Signs of battle? Let's do it. And I think penal colony, that's the only precursor stuff we have for the time being, but hopefully we will discover more soon. Let's have you pick the planet or the system farthest away from us. We'll hold off on this anomaly for the time being. And you can in fact go over there and start building some wormhole stations there as well. We've encountered the... Uh-oh. Oh no. We've encountered our neighbors. Ah, jeez. I was really hoping we could hold off on meeting our neighbors for quite some time, but I guess it had to happen sooner or later, right? Alright, fine. Let us, in the meantime, colonize this system. We'll send them right next to the Betharian stone. Valdop? You are actually surveying Valdop, good. But I'm willing to guess that Valdop probably doesn't have any Betharian stone, I mean, I can't be that lucky, right? There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Chiblar 2 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the Barzai have picked up several hulks in the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. The science officer is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Graveyard expedition. Updated. Okay, okay. Oh, whoa, is there another anomaly here? Oh, hell yeah, research that shit too. You shall build a wormhole station in Uzun. Fantastic.
Construction complete.
What's done? Carcosa, you're done with something? Temple. I think we're actually generating a lot of energy, so let's have our energy dude go over to the temple and start generating some unity. And let's have our science dude go and generate some extra unity as well. Warp impact. A massive crater on Chiblar 3A appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship traveling at full warp rammed the moon for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The Barzai has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed warp field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Alright, cool. What is this? Mount Graveyard Expedition? Do it. I don't know what you're gonna gain from that, but do it. And Moonbeast? Since I think the dudes are gonna be over here, maybe? Let's actually explore up north. Yeah, that sounds good.
Construction complete.
Uh-oh, here we go. The Obadin Galactic Administration. Slaving despots. Egalitarian fanatic xenophobes. Oh, we're gonna have fun with you, you clammy bastards. The King in Yellow, Skirid, greets you, Obadians. The news that we have encountered intelligent life, alien life for the first time, has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. This changes everything. Uh-oh, guys, there's superior, equivalent, and superior. Let's make sure that we're at least equivalent to all of our neighbors. And I think that might be a better idea than just letting them stomp all over us. I realize that didn't really make much sense, but whatever, it's fine. And they have immediately closed their borders on us. Unbelievable. These guys are most likely going to rival us too at some point.
Construction complete.
Damien, you have constructed a completion, or you've constructed a completion, or you've completed a construction. Let's have you upgrade that building, yes, and move your physicist over to that one. Move your energy guy over to the Unity as well. Perfect. And over yonder, let's make sure we're making some serious amounts of minerals.
Construction
Nice.
complete. System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Yeah, why don't you just research that? And don't fail, man.
Special project
Don't
complete.
fail. The team under the science officer has finished their expedition on Chiblar 2 and returned to the Barzai. Sadly, the wrecked starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analyze the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in orbit. Interesting. Speaking of ship design, I'm actually going to have this ship be the Naked Corvette. So we're going to save it. And I'm sure the AI will generate other Corvettes to replace this dude. So then, in case we want to use Naked Corvettes in the future, I know for a fact that these guys are good, and they're the fallen ones. The Azag Thoth, the Sand Dweller, the Azathi, A Bast? The star spawn of Cthulhu. That's funny. Anyways. What are you doing, Barzai dude? No sleeping on the job, man. Okay, let's actually have you research this anomaly. 10% chance to fail? Let's take the risk. Please don't fail. I beg you, I implore you, do not fail me. But in the meantime, let's turn on our auto build and auto upgrade mod. Turn off random, removing random improvement of laboratories. Very confusing still, but oh well. Located in a remote part of Voldop 7, the science team of the Night Gaunt has found an out-of-place metallic tablet. It contains basic information about a distant system, using illustrations what appears to be a periodic table. Science officer Shaklatal has been able to use the information to deduce the location and potential resources of the system. Obrium. Oh, okay. Well, free surveying, I guess. And Night Gaunt? 10% chance. Oof, Night Gaunt, let's not have you research that. No, no, no. Seems like a bad idea. Let's just have you exploring these things. And explore Mizar as well, please. Thank you. You can, in fact, start moving up here? Maybe to build some more, or maybe go up here and then build another wormhole station.
Colonization in progress.
We don't got the money. I could wait until we do got the money, but let's see. Voldop does not, in fact, have any Betharian stone. You know, I didn't think we'd be that lucky. So let's just have one of our people colonize this area. And I kind of really want this spot, but I think we're gonna have to go with this for the time being. And then once this becomes available, we'll move our capital over to that area, and then we can gain a little bit more adjacency bonuses. Barukan Prime. Fantastic.
Construction complete.
Damian Prime. I think we can definitely rename this one to Pluton. And we will in fact rename the entire system as well to Pluton. There we go. Doesn't that feel better? Fantastic. We have gotten a report from the science officer. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Pluton. Most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. I don't want to end this with just 80 influence. 80 influence is just... we can make that in a jiffy. Well, kind of. We can make that in like a few years, but whatever, it's fine. Let's investigate this thing.
Updated.
Ooh, 730 days, 25 months. Holy shit. Maybe let's not put Barzai out of business for like 25 months. That seems a little ridiculous. So let's just have you exploring until you're level 5. And then once you're level 5, I'll have you explore some of these other anomalies and shit. And that should be good. Srudma. Actually, I think we're a little low on minerals, so I'm not actually going to have my construction ships build too many wormhole stations. So in fact, let's make sure that we're just focusing on building some of these buildings here.
Construction
That makes
complete.
any
System
sense.
survey complete.
How are we in terms of unity generation? 25 months left until the next one?
Construction complete.
Couple years. I guess we can wait 25 months. I think we'll be okay. As long as we keep on top of our ship generation. They are currently superior to us. And it seems like it was a good idea for me to take Murust. Although, wait. These guys appear to be settling on desert planets. Okay, so we need to watch out. Make sure that... Aha! It seems like Mizar 2 could be a potential colony for these dudes. Although I don't know what kind of FTL they use. If they're using Hyperlane, there's a good chance that Murust over here is actually acting as a blockade for them getting into our territory. of course, I could be terribly, terribly wrong. And if that is indeed the case, then I will deeply regret this choice to not have more boxing in of their shit. Surveying? No, let's have you explore anomalies. Like I said before, if I can get the precursor event chain done sooner rather than later, that'd be amazing. Although we've only found the one so far, which is kind of a shame, but fair enough. Okay. Go over here. We can't build a wormhole station. Got it. Cool, thanks. Jeez. Let's have you investigate it. I know I'm piling on a lot of jobs for you, man, but it's because I trust in your ability, and I trust that you'll do a good job. Okay, so take it as a compliment, and don't just assume that I'm just piling on all this shit onto your plate. Don't worry, you'll get a bonus, you'll get a raise, and all that stuff. Don't worry about it. Science officer. I think I just had an aneurysm trying to pronounce that. Exotic radiation. This particular asteroid, it is an extrasolar capture and appears to have been washed by some kind of exotic radiation as it plummeted through the interstellar space before finally settling in the Unimar system. The original source of this radiation remains unknown, but the Barzai has been able to pick up a wealth of physics data by studying the asteroid's energy emissions. Nice.
Construction complete.
The only thing that people have gained from studying my emissions is a coma. So I would recommend that if we ever meet in person, do not study my emissions, because I guarantee you will not enjoy it.
Colony established.
Oh, fantastic. So Murust is up and running. Perfect. Abandoned amusement park. The structures on Unimar 1 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Byakhee, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. I didn't realize that we actually did let our young amuse themselves. I thought as a race of sentient crow bats that serve Hastur that we would in fact abstain from letting our young have fun and enjoy life and shit. Let's have this dude survey it. Like I said, I want him to do all the surveying because I don't want them to fail. And I've seen science officers fail like 10% failure rate stuff, so I don't really put a lot of faith in their ability. Don't tell them I said that though, but it's true. I don't actually put a lot of faith in their ability. Automated shipyard. While conducting their survey of Fidalam 6, the Barzai detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bays is still in working condition. The science officer is confident that power can be restored to the shipyard, but it would be a significant project.
Situation log updated.
Is that you? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Research that thing. And you are, in fact, in the same place. Okay. I don't think we need to go for terraforming just yet. Let's go with the slave army and slave processing facility. That should help us out a lot. And we will, in fact, go for... improved spaceport. Yeah, sounds good. And in the meantime, maybe we should... I mean... I think we're okay. Because right now they're only just superior to us. Nice. I say let's go with... building upkeep. Yeah, let's go with building upkeep reduction. Only like +2 to energy generation, but it's okay. I'll take every little bit we can squeeze out. How close are we to 47 months? So about 4 years from now, we should be able to take the last
situation log updated.
last thing. And we have encountered aliens in Mirach. Where is Mirach?
Complete.
The science officer has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Fidelam 6. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build an advanced frigate of unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent a crew to the new ship and pressed it into service with our fleet. Oh, nice. I mean, I don't know if I'll really make good use of this, but still good. Still good. Can you please finish exploring Fidelam? Thank you. Penal colony. Right.
Colony established.
Are you? How close are you to getting to the next level? Pretty far, right? Oof. Oh, the aliens that we encountered are the Enclave. Cool, cool, cool.
System survey complete.
Let's make sure that we're building spaceports everywhere we
complete.
go. I say that, but I don't think we really can.
Complete.
That's fine. Nikont? Yeah, and you're done with that place, so go ahead, explore explore Mill. Next, Mizar, Landis, Irem, all these places until you're good and ready to move on. Fantastic. How much experience do they gain? They gain 20 experience for each planet surveyed. Okay, good to know. I never actually realized that. And I've been playing this game for how many hours now? Good grief. Our survey of Hythram 4 has revealed that it used to be a pristine continental planet with a mild climate as little as 1,000 years ago. In stark contrast, the atmosphere today is extremely toxic. The surface highly irradiated, and the world has long since lost the ability to support life. We have detected signs that the planet was the scene of an incredible destructive thermonuclear war waged between factions of a relatively advanced indigenous pre-space civilization. Okay, well I guess their loss is our gain. And we've encountered the Curator Alpha Enclave. You know what? I'm sure you've got important things to say, but I don't really care. So, too bad. It's actually a pretty good planet in terms of resources. But, yeah, let's not worry about them too much. Nice. And then let's go with, I suppose, Physics Lab 1? Yeah, because we're going to be using naked corvettes for the next little while. So I think it might be best for us to go for something that would just give us anything that's not ship construction. Although we probably will eventually have to play catch up with that stuff, but it should be okay. Ancient Survey Marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Millie 2. Is it reaching out to Vanilli? It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed there eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still there. Or is the deposit just pretending to be there? But I guess that was a pretty easy Milli Vanilli joke, but it's fine. It's okay.
Construction complete.
I don't exactly pride myself in the quality of my jokes. I guess, pride myself in the quantity of my jokes? Maybe? So I'm producing a shit ton of fallen ones, right? Okay, it seems that we can only produce fallen ones. Got it. Cool.
Construction complete.
And you are over there, you're down there, fantastic. Well, you're about halfway up to level 5. Once you're at level 5, I'll have you
System survey
do all the anomaly research and shit. Like this one, for example. Because I still don't want to take that 10% risk.
Situation log updated.
And we've encountered the Theta aliens. They are some empire or another. Oh, yeah, they are some empire or another. Okay, I'm sure they'll probably research our language before we research theirs and shit. Alright, fair enough. I can't be bothered to do anything else but to kind of expand our I guess territory? And military
Anomaly
strength?
found.
Oh, more anomalies. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll hold off on researching these anomalies for the time being.
Construction
But we should be good. Oh, nice. We've encountered the Tezekian Incorporated. Authoritarian militarists. Oh, yeah. The King in Yellow greets you, Tezekians. Can we form a non-aggression pact? Not yet. You make me sad. Okay, let's keep an eye on this. Let's make sure that
System
as soon
survey
as we are
complete.
able to declare or form a non-aggression pact, that we do so. Because I'd rather not be beset by two enemies on both sides here, if I can avoid it. In the meantime, we are developing our colonies. It's a little slow going, but I think it'll start to pick up soon. Once we are able to get rid of these tile blockers and shit, which we are able to do in 6 months. Fantastic. But let's leave this off here and continue this in our next episode. So we've encountered two neighbors. One of them is our rival. Okay, I didn't realize that they declared us as their rival. We'll just declare them back. And the other, I'm sure, I think we can possibly become friends with them. But for now, let's keep an eye on both of these guys and make sure they don't get rowdy and shit. So, something to watch out for in the future. Alright, let's leave this off here and continue this in our next episode. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.